Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how to place a mail order in our new mail house. For this example, there are quite a few ways you can do this. You can do this from your list view here. I have a list of 279 properties. You can do it straight from here. After you build your list, you want to send this either neighbor letters, blind offers, neutral letters, whatever it is, to acquire properties, to sell properties. You can use this in multi different ways. But for this example, I'm going to show you from here first. I can click Start Mailing down here at the bottom left of my screen, or you can do it from a Save Search, your Saved Search tab, or you can do it from uploading a CSV. So if I wanted to scrub this a little bit more and put some columns, maybe like an offer price, or put other columns in there that I want to link to the mail, I would first export this and edit it to how you want to edit it. But for this example, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do it from Start Mailing, and I'll show you from the Save Search as well. So when I click the Start Mailing, it shows that it has been saved. You can click Continue. So this list is always going to be saved with you. And then it's going to ask you here, what template do you want to use? That we give you 4 templates. I'd like to buy your land, nearby land for sale, interested in selling your land, and a blind offer here. So for this example, I will use interested in selling your land template. And you can edit all this, or you can add your own template here by clicking Add Design. If I wanted to add my own, it's going to come up as a blank slate, but I'll walk through that here in a moment. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to click Interested in Selling Your Land, click Continue. You can remove duplicates here, which takes my list down about 30. And then we have a USPS address scrub here. So anything that's not verified with USPS, we will not include in your list, okay? You can click autofill your form, and it's going to fill out all of the information. Just read over it, mailing address, mailing state, make sure everything looks proper here. And then once you're ready to go, click continue. You can make sure, scroll through. Some records are missing data in certain fields. Coverage is incomplete, exclude them or continue without changes. And you can scroll through and see what's going on there. Maybe some mailing zip codes or first names are missing, things like that. You can scroll through and look at that. Like I said, you can also export your list and edit it and import it back into the mailing center very easily. But I'm going to click continue. And then it's going to pull up your template here. So how this is truly handwritten letters, right? So this is just kind of how it will look like, but it's actually with a pen and a design. It's truly handwritten. So you can edit here. You see the front side, the back side, inside, envelope, and merge fields, right? So I'm going to click to upload an image here. Let's see if I have a logo or anything. This one does. There we go. I'll use an AppKeyLand logo here. And then what you can do is you can edit a background color if you want. You could get it to match this. I don't have the exact color for it, but let's see if I can kind of line it up here. I'll just do this for now, right there. You can edit that. You can put text here at the bottom. So I'm going to put phone number, email, and you fill this in with your first name, phone number, email. You don't need it if you don't want, but I always put it. And then if you want, you can have this bleed all the way through, or you can have it stand out like that. I'm going to have it bleed all the way through from edge to edge is what this is called. So there's going to be color, just like you see on my picture here. There's going to be color from edge to edge on that. All right, so after you're done editing your front here, you go to the back side and you can put a QR code. So I'm going to put https appkeyland.com, enable the QR code button, and then add QR code. And then on the inside, I'm going to put, this is where you can get creative with your fonts. You can get all kinds of different fonts. I'll use Hoffman for this. And what you can do here is a couple things. First, read through it, edit any changes. You can use ChatGPT, come up with text you want. For this, it says, my name is sender first name. So that's actually going to connect to the envelope. So when you put your envelope name here, Daniel Apke, 123 Castle Street, Ohio. It's going to search. Let's just do Cincinnati. And then I'll do 452, whatever. Click one of these. All right. So your inside is going to connect to all of your data, right? I didn't put a phone number and email address in there, but when I did that in the front side here, so phone number 555-555-5555, email put Daniel, I put test@test.com, and then you can put appkeyland.com, something like that if you want it to look. And then the inside's going to have all those. So now you see all these are filled out, but you can do other custom variables. So let's just say, let's read through this. My name is Daniel Apke. I'm interested in purchasing your land located at 138 Frump Lane in Peebles, Ohio. You could edit that. Maybe you don't want property address, property city, property state. Maybe you just want county, right? And then I would do this, and I will actually insert a merge field down here. And I'm going to create my own merge field here. And then I'm going to do, if you scroll down, you can see all of the different columns in yours. And I'm going to do Mail County here. So in Highland County, you can do Mail County. You can use any column that was in your data that you uploaded. You can create a mail one. So I'll just show you one more time. Hit insert merge field, create your own merge field right here. And then all of your columns are here. So maybe you wanted to put an offer price, and you had, maybe you're doing the TOP estimate and a percentage of that, right? You can put that in here, and it's going to come up with the TOP estimate or the county. So I'm going to keep it as county. I just wanted to show you how to do the mail merge. Up here in the top, you see there is a merge field option. When you add your own, you will see it here. So you can go through and you can change these if you want from the merged fields, right? So maybe you want Mail County, maybe it's lined up incorrectly. You have to change it. You can edit anything from here, and then, but you always add merge fields from the inside here, from the inside tab, and then you click the insert merge field. I'm not a real estate agent, just looking for someone to buy land directly from owners like you. If you're open to selling, I'd love to hear from you. There's no pressure at all, just a genuine offer. Feel free to give me a call or text at 555 blah, 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 or send me an email at my email address. I'm just going to keep that. You can edit it however you want. Like I said, you can click the preview button, make sure it looks okay. You can scan this with your phone right here, and it'll pull up my website. So confirm all that. And then you can say, if you want to come back to this later, click the save mail as draft. I'm actually going to do that for this example. And this is going to save as a template for you as well to come later, but I just saved that. So now if I go back and stop creating here, and if I go to draft mailing, it's going to pull up in Peebles County, this one right here, right? So I can continue straight from here since it's all in draft. I'll click continue, and then from here, you'll hit continue. If you're ready to go, everything looks good. You can schedule this out. So maybe you don't want to send until Wednesday. Maybe you want to get your mail ahead. This is what I really recommend. So instead of doing like a traditional drip campaign, you could just schedule this. So you could do smaller bulks. Maybe I want one on the 12th, one on the 19th, one on the 26th. I could create one for each day on that. And then you're ready to schedule. Or you can just send now with that deactivated, and you have send now, and then it's going to pull up for you to pay, right? To see the price of the handwritten mailers, like I said, these are authentic handwritten mailers. You could come back to the envelope here, and first class mail is $197, as you see in the top right. Or you can do standard USPS marketing, which is $170 a letter. And how this is going to look, I showed you the outside here. If you flip to the inside, you have truly authentic handwriting. And then the back, you have the QR code. And the envelope here, you have handwritten envelope. That's a first class stamp right there. And then you get nearly 100% open rates with this. So $1.70 for the standard, and $1.97, I believe it was, for the first class. Yes. So you can play with that. Once you're ready, you click continue, you pay right there. And then it's going to go to your active mailings tab once you submit. So you will see your calendar heat map here. I don't have any active, but you'll see it here, and you'll see on all the days on your calendar of when the mail is going out. It will show you your activity, your statistics, all of that stuff. Active mailings, it's going to show in here, and you'll see all of your mailings in here once you send it out. And it's going to show you different processes. It's going to show you submitted, processing, and then it will show it's in production, and then it will show when it's sent. So there's 4 different statuses there. But I just wanted to do a quick walkthrough. You can also do the same if you have a CSV file. You would do it from the Mailing Center tab, and then you click Start Mailing, and then you upload a file here, Franklin County, continue. You choose your template or add in design, so the same exact thing, and then you go through the same exact process you just did, right? Offer amount is on this one because I did blind offer. So the same exact process just from the CSV. Or lastly, if you have a save search you want to do, you'd come over to the save search tab here on the left, and then you would click start mailing up here in the top right. And then from here, you're going to be prompted to the same area. So a few different ways you can do this. You can also, last thing I'll mention is you can mail directly one property at a time if you'd like. So you can do that from inside a property card. So I'm just going to zoom in on a map here, and I'm going to click this property. I'm going to up here at the top left, start mailing, and then it will pull up the same exact thing we just went through. So those are a few ways that you can do it. Just click start mailing and it'll prompt you to that. But multiple ways to do this. Make sure to take advantage of this. It's a great way to acquire and sell properties. But other than that, guys, hope you enjoyed. Talk to you soon.